You aren't.
Well,
You're nervous, aren't you?
no, I'm not nervous. I just want to collect my thoughts and make sure everything I say is understood properly. Because it's obvious the World Wrestling Federation here doesn't listen to me, and they don't care about me. Yes, I am a gifted athlete and a wrestler, but I don't particularly care to wrestle, and they know that. The whole thing is between Andre and the Hellbilly and Stutt and Bundy. And just because some goon at 7'4" and 500 pounds and some dumb hick from Mud Lick put their two heads together with an IQ of 10, they want me in the ring. They want to get their hands on Stutt. They want to pick up that money for a slam. They want to get rid of Bundy because they're jealous of his size and massiveness. And they want to get rid of me because they're jealous of me. My whole life, everybody's been jealous of me. Everybody's been worried about me my whole life. They've done this to me. They've done this to me. Don't you call me Weasel either, pal.
No, I didn't. I said you're paranoid.
No, you called me Weasel, and I heard you.
I said you're trying to weasel out of this match.
No, I didn't try to weasel out. I just don't want to have anything to do with this match. I want to sit down in that chair. I want to guide my men. I don't want to get in there. I don't want some guy 7'4" putting his dirty, filthy hands on me.
You know, you heard of the long arm of the law. The big boss man has the long hand of the law. That's what IRS told me. He can take more bribes from people that have parking trouble and ticketing here and there.
You should never talk about anybody having their hand out. You, of all people.
Now, come on. Let me tell you what IRS told me.
29th.
You want to talk to somebody, you talk to me. He's going to do all his talking in the ring. You talk to me. You want to talk about the final chapter? I'll be glad to talk about the final chapter. The final chapter in the life and history and the career of Hulk Hogan. See, because it's over, Hogan. I know it, you know it, everybody knows it. You had 3 good years, you can't laugh at that. You were lucky, you made some money, you got a cartoon, you got some dolls, you rode good, you had it good. But you know you can't beat this man. Toughest man in the world, nobody can beat this man. You think with all that blonde hair and a bunch of little Hulksters out there and behind you, you ripping that t-shirt off and shaking in your pythons, you think you can beat him, dummy? It can't be done by you, 10 guys like you, or 100 people like you.
Fox. Coyote.
You were right.
Fox.
It's the Fox.
And that signifies?
Fox Radio, 103.3 in Indianapolis.
And what does that have to do with you?
February 21st, I'm going to have my own radio talk show. I'm going to be making predictions, answering WrestleMania questions.
Your own talk show?
Oh, boy,
Yes,
we're in trouble.
radio.
Congratulations.
And then the Fox turns into a weasel. It's going to be Weasel Radio from now on.
No, it isn't.
Carried away.
I'm Indiana's favorite Bobby.
I thought Bobby Knight was... Bobby Knight is definitely Indiana's.
Who?
Bobby Knight. Bobby Knight, basketball fame, Bobby Knight.
Oh, is that Gladys Knight's brother?
You know, Piper is probably one of the most vicious men in the World Wrestling Federation. He's probably one of the most unpredictable wrestlers in the World Wrestling Federation. He's a punk. He's a street kid. He fought his way to the top in this great sport. Why? Because he had it here. He's got intestinal fortitude. But you didn't show me anything, Piper, when you were laying face down and your mini skirt up over your head, compliments of the real world's champion. Now what are you going to do, Piper? Nothing. I've been jobbed again by the president, Jack Tunney. He's done it again. When I negotiated for this match, the King Harley Race, this Wednesday night, against Randy Macho Man Savage, I was under the impression this match was going to Madison Square Garden, because like everybody that I know was bidding for this match. They were bidding for it at the Garden. They were talking about it, the L.A. Forum. Every place was bidding for this match. But he put it in Kitchener on a Wednesday. This Wednesday in Kitchener, he's got that kind of a match there. Race against Savage. Well, you see, we're going to step all over you, Mr. Macho Man Savage, because I know the winner of this match is going to be really considered for a shot at the World Championship held by Hulk Hogan. So you bring Miss Elizabeth, a pretty lady like that. I don't know what she's doing with a piece of dog meat like you, but that's exactly what's going to happen. You're going to be yesterday's news.
Train, we've got a whole bunch of stars here as well that are going to be on the program later on.
I'm here.
I was not referring to you.
Look at these faces. It looks like they're having a movie shown at San Quentin. You know, Putski, you are a complete imbecile. Now, you want to get into that ring and you want to match wrestling ability with the Link? I'll be flat honest with you. The Link has no wrestling ability.
What does he have?
He has whatever he wants to have. He's got Putski's number. He rips and tears and hurts people. I don't care if he suplexes, arm drags, goes for a spinning toe. It means nothing to me. I want to make my presence known, and I want people hurt, and the Link's going to do it.
Tied up, Doc.
No, we're going to sit and watch. Listen to you gripe all day. You want to go out?
Can we go somewhere?
Wait a minute.
All right.
Hey, Gilligan, get this bucket of bolts going. Catalina.
Raw, excuse me, sir. I just want to ask you a question. Are you getting your tickets for next week?
Here.
Get in line?
Yes, I got to get inside there. I got to see.
What's the problem?
I got to see my nephew. His name is Ron Bartlett.
You have a relation.
Yes, I'm Uncle Morty Feldman. He needs me inside. I got to go now.
I ran into your
inside.
wife earlier. Wait a minute. No.
I've got to go inside.
What are you talking about?
I have to. He's got the tickets for me for tonight for the Raw on discount. He's got the discount. He's a good bagel. He's a good boy.
Wait a minute. Uncle Morty, you seem to be having a little problem here with your beard. Bobby Heenan.
Okay, you know. I got to get inside.
Well, you go to any length.
I'll go to any length. Now, Mr. Bischoff, I've admired you since the day I came to work here. The reason I left the World Wrestling Federation was because of you. I wanted to work for a man like you with your initiative and your brains. I mean, you're the Donald Trump of wrestling. You make Steven Spielberg look like a guy running 8mm films in a garage someplace.
I'll make a deal with you. If you apologize to me and start treating me
For what?
for all the abuse you've given me the last 3 years, and treat me with a little respect, I won't get on your case about having this Tony Schiavone on all the time.
Tony
on
Schiavone?
On Wrestling Challenge. You snuck him.
What's wrong with Tony Schiavone?
He isn't welcome.
By whom? By
He's
you?
not capable to be in the same announcing
He's
booth
one
as
of the
me.
premier play-by-play men in all of professional wrestling.
I
Admit
don't
it.
like him. I don't like him.
If I can last out here with you, let's get something straight here. This is my television program. I'm the host of it, and you're not. Now you get out of here right now.
I don't think he's going.
Get out of here right now.
I don't think he's going anywhere.
Okay? If you're not leaving, then I'm leaving. I'm out of here. Goodbye.
Gorilla will be sadly missed. He was one big tough man. He was a decent, honest man. And we're all going to miss him very much. And you know the pearly gates in heaven?
Yeah.
It's now going to be called the gorilla position. Goodbye, my friend.
Told you. Glad to see that.
Told you.
Tag team specialist.
See, one without the other isn't any good. Oh, I knew he was going to do that. I just knew he was going to do that. He don't need Jannetty. I told you that off and on.
Are you kidding? What a despicable act that was.
No! Oh, my God.
Right through the glass window of the barber shop.
Jannetty tried to dive through the window to escape. Did you see that?
Are you blind?
What an act of cowardice.
The following program is a U-Record Studios production. No experts, no insiders, just fans. Marked Out Wrestling Podcast presents Brody Raw.
This is a wrestling reaction show from a fan perspective. Yes, we do some diehard reaction. We also like to throw some fun stuff in there, like trivia and some comedy segments.
Steve.
You're not allowed in extra life. We stand alive for hours for potatoes and toilet paper.
Lady Medine.
When it comes to job, you got to get brought to blow. And I don't mean the nose candy. What I mean is, hey, shut the fucking phone up. I'm talking right now.
Golda.
I want to sniff and lick Maria Kanellis' chair.
It's now time for Monday Night Rawsome.
Oh, what's going on there, boys and girls? It is Brody Rob here, Monday Night Rawsome. We're going to react, review, recap all those R words to Monday Night, guess what, Raw. We got a full panel here tonight for our reaction show, going home show for No Mercy. Can do all of our predictions. I said reaction, I meant predictions. Prediction shows for No Mercy. Can do all that tonight. Let me introduce the panel to you real quick. I got the Broken Brian is in the room. Broken Brian, what's going on, bud?
Not too much, man. How's it going, sir?
It's going well. Thank you for your kind inquiry about my health.
I care about you.
Well-being. Yes.
Am I even on?
You are on.
Good. I can
You're
hear that.
absolutely on.
Good.
We got Stone Age Steve Awesome's with us.
Howdy, folks.
All right. That's all you need from Steve.
Yeah.
To the point.
Howdy, folks.
Howdy. Adam to the Bomb is here.
What's up, buddy?
And his new butt buddy on SmackDown, Mr. Goldie. Goldie, say hi.
Fuck you.
I don't want his butt.
Why are you so mean, snappy?
I mean, apparently I'm Adam's butt buddy, so I'll be snappy too.
Apparently, I thought that was a compliment for you. I thought you were digging that. My bad.
He wishes he could land a guy like me.
Hey,
no, I don't.
Speaking of butt buddies, Stevie, tell me who we got on the board tonight.
Well, Noah's with us as always. Christian Torres is with us. John Estrada. He's usually on Tuesday. That's good to see you on a Monday. Juan Rodriguez, Perfect 11. Teddy Hart.
CT is here.
Double G Gaming.
CT. All right.
And many more.
Many more. Many more. It's a huge, bigly board.
I just want to say what's up to Many More.
Many More's cool.
Yeah.
Is that Mandy Moore's cousin?
What did she sing? Candy?
Candy. She sang to my heart is what she did.
Right. Estrada is asking the question, is this a record for the Resting Goldface to come out this early in a show?
Oh, it might be.
No.
Might be. No, this is what was it? Eating Goldface.
Yes.
EGF.
Yes.
As long as he's got food,
Would
he's
you
happy.
quit smacking into the fucking microphone? Oh my God. So anyway, look, we're gonna do our normal rundown. We got the dirt sheets coming up. Then we'll do the big ass topics. We're gonna be very brief on the big ass topics. I'd like to talk a lot about the pay per view predictions and kind of leave the reaction, the Raw to a minimum. We're gonna do a speed round. Your favorite Bobby Heenan moments. Favorite Bobby Heenan moments. The Weasel. Your favorite moments of the Weasel. And the trivia, we're going to do a very short trivia all about the forgotten belts of the WWE. The forgotten belts of the WWE. So there you go. That's what we got going on. Before we do anything else, let's do some of this.
Housekeeping.
How about this?
Housekeeping. Housekeeping.
Come back later, please.
Here are your marked out wrestling housekeeping notes and weekly schedule. Monday nights at 11:30 p.m. Join us for Monday Night Rawsome. Tuesday nights at 10:15 p.m. Smarkdown. Your weekly takedown. Thursdays at 5 p.m. where Brian Golda and Rhodey will react and review to the NXT broadcast on the WWE Network. Showtimes are for live YouTube broadcasts. All podcast versions will be available the next day on various podcast providers. Upcoming WWE pay-per-view specials and marked out shorts like Rhodey's Rant, Smarts vs. Marks, the Power Slam Dance Show, and Indy McIndyface will be announced as they are scheduled. Feel free to join us on our exclusive Bubba Radio Army Network show, The Weekly Squash. Visit BubbaRadioArmy.com for listings. Keep the conversation going on Twitter using the handle @SmartMarkShow. You can call our fan line 704-444-0084 or send us an email, markedoutpodcast@gmail.com. Visit markedoutwrestling.com for all other social media networks. Get connected. Get connected. Get connected. Get connected. Get connected.
Go away.
Oh my God!
I said no.
Okay, I clean?
No, get out of here.
I stick finger in your mouth? Housekeeping?
Okay.
Okay.
Damn it, Brian. I
What?
had to move that speaker under the desk away from your long legs.
Yeah,
And now I'm all up on it.
I didn't touch it.
I know. No, I know you didn't. I'm just saying now I got to. It's
Oh,
all
I'm sorry.
there.
You can push
And-
it my way. I have a good
You
sense
sure?
of
You're not
where
gonna
it
hit
is.
it?
Yeah,
All
you
right.
can try. You can try.
Shorty swing my way.
There you go.
Wow.
Brian.
Sure looks good to me. Hey,
You laughed about Golda a second ago, but remember you got traded kind of for him. So what does that value put on you?
I don't know what value is this what you're saying right now. Here we go. Dirt sheets. We got Steve Awesome.
Digging at Brian's always good.
I'm going to start with this one. Not everybody is aware, but in around Thanksgiving time, WWE is bringing back the Starrcade event. It's
Is
gonna
it
be at a house show.
WWE?
Starrcade.
I guess they do own it, don't they?
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But not everybody's happy about it, especially Cody and Brandy. They both took to Twitter, nagging Michael Hayes about it, especially since Dusty is his legacy is not associated with it at all, and even Goldust is not on the card.
I saw a tweet tonight from Dustin that it was the Hardys saying, How about Dustin and Cody versus the Hardys at Starrcade? And the response from the Hardys was, yes, delightful. Book it, Mr. Booker, man.
Of course they're going to say that.
And then they had a graphic.
Well,
they had a graphic to go with it.
Oh well, if there's a graphic, it's happening.
Oh,
It's
totally.
legit now. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that solidifies it. I'm just saying that maybe in the last 3-4 hours since you looked this up, maybe something's happened.
I mean, they didn't announce the whole card. They just announced, like, the meat. Like the top 4 matches. They're going to have more than 4 matches on the card.
But they made it old school kind of. There's a Texas Tornado match on there. I mean,
You know,
you don't really
two
see
cage
it.
matches.
War games.
I don't think they'll.
Are
do
they going to
that.
have a Sting versus Undertaker and Mean Mark Callis and a Walker match?
Wow, that is maybe too
Can we
soon.
see Terry Funk then too?
That's also maybe too soon.
I mean,
Why don't we
they-
throw Vader in there?
Terry Funk's going to do a pile driver to Flair on a table.
I mean, they could have RoboCop come out.
Going back to who brought up, I forget who said it about Cody Rhodes being not happy about the whole event happening.
Yes, I'm
after-
sorry, Brian. Serious stuff.
Post Dusty, it's also it should be noted that Michael P.S. Hayes, he actually went onto Twitter and said that he actually offered Cody a one-night deal to come back and tag with Dustin to come back for the show. So whether or not he will or not,
absolutely,
we'll see.
Oh, and that would be also, don't forget the North Carolina thing. Just
I know.
It's obvious, but
And it's not going to be a televised show. So, I mean, if he wants to come do a show, I don't think Ring of Honor is going to hold him to their deal. It's not a televised show.
Nobody's bound to Ring of Honor. I mean, that's a pure contracted promotion. I mean, I don't think anybody's under exclusivity rights with them.
They have some right. I mean, like the Bucks and stuff. Like they have like.
But Bucks wrestle everywhere.
Yeah, but I mean, because it's
Yeah,
in their
but-
it's in their contract because they have that pull. They can do that.
Well,
So I mean, Cody could absolutely.
I mean, but
too.
everybody everybody I've ever heard of that was been at Ring of Honor also wrestled fucking everywhere.
Yeah, but maybe there's some clause in there that as long as you're the champion, you can't. Because that would be the thing.
The Hardys did.
When
they were champs.
Yeah,
they can't do anything televised. They can do regular indie shows, but anything that's going to be on any kind of
Exactly.
actual cable television, they can only be on Ring of Honor, and that's it.
And the Hardys didn't. They dropped the belts before they showed up at WrestleMania.
Yeah, day before.
No,
yeah.
I know that, but I'm saying that they wrestled in they had the TNA
Impact.
belts and they had the Impact belts and then they had the fucking Ring of Honor.
Right, because that. Go on. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just saying, just because that's what they negotiated for. They
Oh.
said, all right, we'll wrestle here, but we
Okay.
also are allowed to go here, go here, go here, deal with it.
What about
Strata has the exact.
What about
quote, by
Pete
the way, on the
Dunne?
board.
Pete Dunne, fucking Progress champion and WWE UK champion.
Right.
Well, they have a working relationship.
The exact tweet Strata says, Cody Rhodes said to Michael Hayes, if he's afraid the event won't sell because of the holiday and wants his dad events, he should book Goldust. Simple as that.
How old is that tweet?
Oh, that was earlier today.
That was today.
That's what I'm saying. Less than that, like 3 hours ago is when I saw the exchange between the Hardys and Goldust.
Right.
So things may have changed, may have progressed.
Yeah, but I mean, coming
They may
from
have
someone
progressed.
like Michael Hayes, that's different than one of the workers. I mean, Hayes is a big name in creative.
But can he hand out a contract, Brian?
No, but I mean, if
can
he
he
says
end
it,
the
it's
day?
more.
What he says?
He's got Vince's ear. If he wants
He's one
to
of
do
his-
that, Vince will let him. It's just a house show.
Yeah, he's the right hand.
Nobody thinks that there's that underlying fact that they wouldn't let Cody take the name. Two things come to mind here. They won't let Cody take the name, but they'll bring him back one night. And isn't Cody probably a little bit like, I don't know if he pushes past that, it's because it was Dusty's show.
I guarantee you Vince McMahon doesn't care about this event at all.
I mean, he.
I don't think. Why would he care?
If he cared, he would
Ticket
have
sales.
Halloween Havoc and War Games come
No, no,
back.
no,
He doesn't care because this is all WCW.
Yeah, he doesn't care. I bet you Michael Hayes is like, hey, boss, I got an idea. Won't you let me go up there down to Greensboro and put together a Starcade real quick, bring some of the old dogs back in. We'll have a good WCW reunion type thing. And Vince's like, well, what? WC what? Okay, I don't fucking care. Here, there's some money. Go get in the arena. I don't fucking care. Whatever.
The only reason why
We're not televising it, though.
I don't think Cody would show up just because this actually, we haven't talked about this yet. It's going to be more like the Roadblock event where it's just kind of like a special event. It's going to be televised. It's going to be on the network. They said it's going to be on the network.
Oh, it is going to be on the network.
It's not a pay-per-view, but it's going to be almost how, remember what Roadblock was before Mania?
Yeah.
Where it was like a special event.
Like an
but
in
they
your
still-
house.
Oh,
Right,
last
they
year
still
when
aired
it was Ambrose versus Triple H.
Right,
Yes.
right. So
Yes,
this
you're
is going to
correct,
be
yes.
like the second
first
time they're
roadblock,
doing that.
not the end of the line, because there were two roadblocks.
Okay, I'm
last year.
confused now. Is it going to be just main roster people, or is it going to be old timers?
What are you talking about?
I mean, the Rock and Roll Express is going to be there. That's old time as fuck.
Yeah, they'll be there, but I mean, it's not.
But it's just going to be another WWE pay-per-view, Steve?
No, it's just a house show. That's what I thought.
It's just a house show.
Yeah.
We need to confirm that.
You need to confirm that. We were all in agreement.
'cause I haven't read anything
While
about it
you're
on the network.
confirming that, we can talk about the next rumor.
Yes.
It's just a rumor. I know I've always brought this up, but Cena and Undertaker at Survivor Series is a deal according to some people. Cena is now advertised as, on the website as a featured star on Survivor Series. If you look it up on the website, he's like the #1 spot. Rumors go that Undertaker has already agreed to the match, and the WWE actually facilitates this match as anyone's guess. But the first opinion may be to interference during No Mercy, so we might get to. That would be kind of cool.
I mentioned that last week. Everybody told me I was horseshit fucking crazy.
I missed the whole thing. I was
did not
blocking
even hear
somebody.
that.
What happened?
Basically, they're calling for John Cena versus The Undertaker at Survivor Series, possibly with Undertaker running interference in the Roman Reigns John Cena match.
Oh.
In other words, we've talked about it already.
God, no. How about that? That's my reaction. Don't bring Taker back.
I mean, I'd rather John Cena retire him than fucking Roman Reigns. Roman doesn't deserve that.
All right.
Well, speaking of No Mercy, I got the poll numbers from WWE,
No Mercy.
the website.
No Mercy.
They asked the fans which match they preferred to watch, and the Brock versus Braun got 59%. Cena versus Reigns has only got 25%, and then everybody else is like below 10%.
I mean, that makes sense. I mean, I'm one of the percentage on the Roman Cena thing only because I really want Cena to beat Roman and therefore bury him. But obviously, we'll get into it tonight. Kind of told a different story. Okay. Anything else, Stevie?
Paige was at the Performance Center.
What?
I think she's coming back.
Paige?
Where's Juan when you need him?
No, Jonathan Duran. That's
John Duran, I mean.
Are you eating over there too?
Yeah.
The fuck are you and Golden?
Are you really?
What the fuck are you guys sharing a foot long with each other?
This is your fucking segment, and you're chewing during it.
We doing like a Lady and the Tramp thing? You guys gonna start eating fucking pasta and kissing and shit?
Oh, man.
You couldn't wait to eat after your segment was over?
Okay, anyway, I'm done.
Well, I had
Are
Sour
you done
Patches.
eating or are you done with the dirt sheets?
Yeah, I'm done with dirt sheets.
I give everybody my Sour Patches because I'm a good
Stop
friend.
giving away your fucking food.
Hey, I'm fat. I don't eat all of it, just most of it.
I'm gonna leave that one untouched.
Extra big ass topics.
Yeah, like you tonight. Untouched, you know.
I'm so glad the
Did you
dirt
go to the-
sheet is over.
Did you go to the Tom Phillips School for Comebacks? The fuck was that?
What do you mean?
Doug, you the man.
Noah's angry on the board, and Sierra Ann is finally here.
Hey, Sarah, cheer Noah
What's
up.
Noah angry about?
All right, here we go. Our big ass five tonight. The first four topics is going to be part 3, Legacy. You're welcome, Liv. Duh. And then number 5 is going to be our No Mercy predictions. Again, we're going to run through the 4 Raw topics fairly quickly, gentlemen, because I'd like to spend some time on the No Mercy predictions. So let's kick it off.
1.
Topic number 1 is going to be our part 3. So this is the Cena Roman part 3, or I should say Roman part 3, part 1, part 3, whatever. So Roman comes out and lays a promo down, which I'll be honest, as the biggest probably Roman hater in the world, or one of them, it didn't suck tonight, right? He formulated his words quite well. He still had to use the swear words to get by.
He was like the kid in public speaking class who used a video to tell his story. And like, no, that's kind of what you were doing.
Right.
You didn't have to do a promo.
Well, with the exception of that, and I'm talking, Steve, I'm talking more or less not including the video. Like the video part, obviously they need Cena again to carry him through the segment. So play some Cena since he's not here. But I thought he was formulating his words better than I am right now. Right? He was clear, concise, still sounded like an ignorant shit, but you know, it is what it is.
But that's him, so.
Well, there's Golda's input. All right.
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
done chewing and he's got nothing to fucking say. But
I haven't been chewing for like 10 minutes now.
I think he did the best thing he could ever fucking do with this, and have Cena cut the promo for him against himself. I mean that's my takeaway. He had to add some pops just to get some crowd like boos by swearing and stuff. The whole thing. I mean. And then, oh, yeah, cheer for Cena. Oh, wait, he's not even here. The whole thing was so forced. It was old school forced, adding cussing and a video replay.
Okay. Brian, what do you think?
I kind of see both of your guys' argument. I mean, I think Roman was a little bit more prepared in what he was saying, but I think that's just because I think he has been getting his ass kicked verbally for the past few weeks by Cena.
Yeah.
On the flip side, I think you're also right, Adam, too. With I think it was a smart move to just play old Cena promos, just because I mean it's absolutely pertinent to what the fuck is going on right now. I mean,
it makes sense.
Cena's not here right now. Yeah, so I mean it's cool for Roman to point that out.
But my thought is, you know, I won't go to Stevie because he's chewing. My thought is this because of 2 weeks of getting his ass handed to him that they're finally in the back? They're like, you need to take some classes, you need to do something. I don't fucking know the shit you're supposed to do in a PC, but you didn't do. But why is it that all of a sudden he comes out? Is it forced? Is this forced to try to get him over with us?
I think he was better this week because Cena wasn't in the ring to intimidate him.
Yeah.
Plus, he's doing all the kind of like the buzz things. Like he said the S word. He brought up Alex Riley, like things that you don't really necessarily see. So him doing it, obviously, it's going to be a big deal, and that's what we remember.
But it's clear. But they tried to play it like it was a shoot, and it clearly was not a shoot.
Right.
It was absolutely forced. Nothing shoot about that at all. The Alex Riley reference, no shoot there. It doesn't matter. Alex Riley doesn't matter.
It was scripted because of the heat.
Right. Exactly. And what was the other little smart ass comment he made? Ask Dwayne, I guess was the other one, right? I thought there was another ask somebody.
Well, his ending line, what was it? He said, "See you later, movie star," or something like that.
You'll lose to another Samoan now.
Adam, you on the board?
The board. Stike, Cena won the battle, and he wasn't even there.
Right.
You know, I agree with that.
Default.
Perfect 11 says the video part killed any momentum he might have gained from his promo. I do agree. If he did get any, playing that video killed that.
It clearly made it kayfabe.
And Daniel Price is here. He said because Cena brought up shovels in the first promo, Reigns brings up Riley because they're just jabbing at the IWC now.
Which one of you guys banned Maurice?
It wasn't me.
Oh, okay.
The Maurice Steve. They were saying some.
I had a fan.
Daniel Price though also adds. He says unless Cena flips back to Thugonomics, this whole rivalry is idiotic.
Ugh, Thugonomics. Get over yourself. Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Juan says Roman's Hall of Fame material. God damn it, Juan.
Oh boy.
2.
Fuck Juan. Go turn on Breitbart and shut up. All right. Topic number 2 is going to be legacy, and this is just a quick discussion here. We talked about how last week we were wondering if it actually would happen, if we would get to see Dustin Rhodes rather than the Goldust, and we got a hybrid. Yeah, it's kind of like a V thing. If you're old, you'll get that. But yeah, so Dustin comes out, and it's Dustin, and I actually thought that his moveset was a bit altered for that as well.
You think so?
I thought that, I saw some kind of old classic Dustin moves.
That's
he
true.
didn't rub his chest.
Yeah, no, but he still did a little. He still did a lot of the Goldust mannerisms.
Well, yeah, sure.
But I think you are right, and then he did a little bit more. More. I think one of the things he did right off the bat actually did not the Bulldog. He always has the Bulldog as Goldust, but he did like he just kind of jumped on the guy, and I don't know. I think Corey was the one that called him the natural
style.
Right? Yeah. More of a brawler.
Yeah, it felt like the natural days to me. Just the swagger, the way he walked. I really enjoyed it, but I know he's a consummate professional, right? Now he's that guy that's always fucking. He's still on his game, and he's like 90, and it's no, he's not 90, but he's younger than Steve, I think.
He's halfway there.
I mean, don't forget that's the first time we've seen Shattered Dreams in years.
Sure, absolutely. I'm just curious if this is going to be a one-time thing, or we're going to get to see some Dustin. Maybe he's doing Swan Song here, and he wants to go out as himself.
That's exactly what I think it is. I think Dustin, there's a legacy and part of honoring his father, and he's been under the face paint so long. I didn't realize how much he looks like his father.
Oh yeah.
I mean that was looking like it was like, oh, is Dusty thinner and taller and resurrected? Like what the fuck?
Yeah. I was going to say earlier before I got cut off, Brian, is that professional in this sport knows that every character you have, every gimmick you have, you adjust your moveset. If you're a heel, you have a different set than. So my point there earlier, just to jump back on it, was that Dustin obviously kind of brought his old swag back out.
Absolutely.
So
and he dominated that match. Then took his sister Abigail and lost.
So quick question, true. Quick question: is this a one-time thing, or are we going to get to see a little bit of a program for him to go out with?
I think this is the Swan Song program.
Program.
Okay.
I think that I think honestly, I mean, with Starrcade coming back, I mean, I think if this kind of continues and he kind of gains a little bit more traction, maybe outside of television or social media and stuff, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe he'll find himself higher up on the card in Greensboro, and then he could kind of parlay this into maybe like a cool. Like a throwback, like a natural gimmick or something.
Bring his
without
brother back,
the pain.
and they can, be a tag team.
That'd be insane. But
I would love to see him come back as Dustin and end up being the IC champ, or the U.S. title holder would actually be more fitting.
Yeah,
he would. Yeah, because that is an old WCW title. So
right.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. There was number 2.
3.
Number 3.
No board.
Oh, do the board for 2.
Stike Leather says he wished they would have played the old natural Dustin Rhodes theme.
Yeah, it'd been nice.
And if they're also talking about, Daniel Price says, if Dustin had the booking prowess of his dad, he could go start another promotion and use Cody Rhodes as his staple there. I don't know. That would feel more like TNA part with the Jarretts.
Dusty had his moment as a booker. I don't know. Here's my thing about. I always hear how good of a booker he was, but then you look through his career and where he kind of the booker role left him. Like he was doing it in WCW with the Crockett's, right, and kind of a little bit there at the beginning of the Bischoff era with WCW, but he kind of slowly transitioned away. With WWF, he might have had some input here and there, but I mean, he was training at the PC until the day he died. He was much more about talent development than he was about booking. So I don't know
sharing
if
the business.
Right. I don't know if that's a testament. I don't know if that says that his booking wasn't as good as everybody says it was, or if he just wanted to move on to different things. I don't know.
I always thought it wasn't necessarily his booking that he was credited for. It was his mind for the business, because Heyman would always say, like Dusty taught him so much, and a lot of other people said they taught him so much about that end of the business, not necessarily the booking aspects of it.
Okay.
Like just the business as a whole.
All right. So there we go. There's so all the board, and we did number
3.
There we go. Do it again for you. Number 3, originally titled "Thank You, Strowman," but I thought more fitting, "You're Welcome, Liv." So this is everybody's favorite monkey comes running out there, dancing around Enzo, talking, running his little fucking leprechaun mouth, and
running his suck,
and just got blindsided. I don't know.
Brutally. He got Ellsworth.
So everybody saw what happened. And my only question about it is this like a, well, I got you under contract, pal. I don't much like you. Neither does anybody else. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep paying you, but I'm just going to get your ass whooped every single week.
That's what we're saying. We've said in the past, we heard Vince loved to see him get thrown around. So
and maybe rumor mill got up to Vince, and Vince is like, oh yeah, you want to cheat on one of my talent? You want to go out there and talk shit to strippers and da 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 da? Well, I'll tell you what, pal. How about I give you a big helping fucking big brawn? Here you go, brawn.
But that still wasn't his only TV time. Afterwards, he's like, oh well, yeah, Braun kicked my ass, but I'm in the cruiserweights now. I can beat Neville. It's like, but who cares?
Yeah, and notably, the thank you, Braun. Okay, I need you to check the cord on the back of your mic. I think you bumped your mic a minute ago, and everything just kind of went nuts. All right.
It's always my fault.
It fucking is, because there's no attention to detail.
That's not even
from
like
you.
a kayfabe break. That's real fucking life.
All right, yeah. So anyway, what was I talking about? God damn it,
Enzo.
Oh, here's another kayfabe break. Yeah, I blame you for losing your
I
train
blame
of
you
thought.
for everything.
Indirectly, it is your fault.
It is.
Shut up, Brian.
Yeah.
Just saying.
You're just trying to earn props again because you fucked up a lot lately.
You just look like an evil fucking Kermit the fucking Frog right now.
So here's my go ahead.
He has 85 different shades of green on right now.
Okay. So that was worth that moment. So my only question about
shades.
my only question about the Enzo segment is this: is he going to do the cruiserweight title and lose it, and then kind of go away? Is this kind of we're just going to beat your ass a little bit before we just kind of drop you?
I'd love to see him lose this match, but I think he's going to win. I just hope he didn't hold on to it long.
All right, we're gonna get there in a second. Go ahead, Brian.
I don't know. I don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna win. I think this is just kind of a flash in the pan.
Okay, don't do your prediction right now.
I'm not.
I'm just saying if let's assume he's going to lose. All right, let's assume that for a moment.
Okay.
If he loses, is this his door? Did they open a door and say walk through it? You're done.
No, I think they drag shit out like this. I think he's gonna keep showing up on TV and just keep getting squashed in some different capacity.
Okay.
I agree with Brian.
I just want him to go away.
Okay.
I don't care how.
Goldie?
Yeah, he needs to go away. Go back to managing the Hooters.
All right, anything on the board?
Bada boom, realest pottery that grows in the room. How you doing? I don't know what that means.
Thank you, Ron. Is that it?
Stikelether chooses Ellsworth over Enzo because he has Carmella.
And Estrada says Rob is just mad that he's rivaling Roman's mic skills. And doesn't want to admit he is just like him.
You're right. I didn't think anybody's gonna figure it out.
Can it really be the punishment though if he has a match on a pay-per-view?
Yeah, that's the thing. He's still on TV. He's getting multiple segments a week.
I just mean necessarily. I mean, what I meant was the random attack by Braun. This makes no sense other than fucking hurting the boy.
Sure,
that didn't make
it has to be then. I mean, it's obvious, right?
Right.
I don't know.
I mean, Miz shoots on him.
Berto's asking, and I don't think this is right. Wasn't Carmelo Enzo's sister in NXT? Was that ever an angle?
No, it was never an angle. Not a thing.
No,
Never an angle.
Just because Big Cass was laying the log doesn't mean.
No, not at all.
How you doing?
Wow.
4.
Number 4 is duh. So Jason Jordan wins the six-pack challenge to take on the Miz. I absolutely hate this.
The whole program was set up all night to say that this was going to happen.
And
Why
kind
even
of blend Jason Jordan's lack of strength with everybody else in the ring?
I mean, other than the rub for Elias to get in the main event for his first time ever, there was no point to the rest of this. We knew none of the other 5 guys were going to win. There's no heat to go into a pay-per-view with any of the other 5 guys winning.
Yeah, Hardy was the only, Jeff, and then maybe Matt was like, there could be this slight, maybe kind of possibility.
But not Bo Dallas.
Bo Dallas wasn't going to get it. Fucking Axel was like, 1% chance.
No. If you're completely ignorant to WWE booking, maybe you can think that.
Well, I'm saying 1% chance. I mean, that's
all right.
I'm fucking work with me here. 1%.
I'll
there
give
was
you
a
1%.
1% chance that he would win it in a surprise program. I didn't say it was going to happen.
Everybody's right 1% of the time.
But if there was any, the 2 people had the biggest percentage was Elias and fucking Jordan, and Elias had about a 15% chance. Jordan had about a fucking 80. I mean, who is this? Who was being fooled here?
Nobody. This was the obvious choice.
Yeah.
It's the only program. I mean, because here's the other thing. We're talking about marching people out on TV. They marched him out against Cena. They marched him out against Roman. They're trying to get him over. They have too much invested in this gimmick to just go away. And I like the whole angle, even if it is very Marty McFly-ish. Every time you mention my dad, I'm going to get angry and you call me a chicken, kind of thing. But I still don't see this getting any legs. I see this as the most awful thing that I could possibly think for the future of this. Is that Kurt Angle's return matches for Jason Jordan to go over.
Yeah, and the other part that's not believable either is the fact that, just staying in kayfabe, it's still real to me, damn it, it has to be that Jason Jordan has been losing every single week. So why, me as a fan, would I believe that he should get a title match?
Right.
I don't understand the angle. Where are you selling me here? How are you selling this match to me?
I'm going to wait on predictions for the rest of my comments, but I think I got your answer.
5.
All right, let's do it then. Let's just jump right in predictions. Let's talk about No Mercy. We're going to go around. We're going to get in depth on these. We're going to have some fun with them. Actually, fucking Yoo-hoo, Adam.
Yes.
You're going to run this.
Yes, I am.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Since we're already there, let's just start with the Jason Jordan Miz thing. I think that to further the storyline, Angle's going to come out and ban the Miztourage from ringside, giving it a one-on-one. Miz will probably still get the win because that would push his character, but I think it's Jason Jordan, gets that little bit of shine with his dad and kind of furthers that story so that even though he doesn't win, it continues on. Golda, who's your pick?
Miz. I mean, you kind of said everything already.
Yeah.
So.
Who did you pick? Did you pick Miz?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm completely not with you there. I think that they're going to play towards the angle of Jordan losing and disappointing Angle, or Angle kind of like Jordan's like, why didn't you help me, or something like that.
Yeah, he'd be like, I'm not good enough.
That's where I think they're going is Angle helps him by banning Miztourage, and Jordan still can't get the job done.
Everybody heard you. I know. I'm doing my turn now. It's my turn. Yeah, I think this. Oh, that's what you said?
Yes.
Oh.
That's. You just don't listen to me.
No, I don't. Because when you talk, I'm going, wah, wah, wah. It's probably something stupid. I'm just going to criticize you later. Fucking whatever. So
all right. So you agree with me for a change?
Yeah. No.
Or who you're picking?
Fuck, I don't know.
Don't look at me.
This is come back to me on this
I
one.
can't save you.
Brian, who are you picking? Can you save yourself?
I can save myself. I am going to go with The Miz solely on the reason because I don't think that Jason Jordan, I don't think storyline, creative-wise, I don't think he's ready. I mean, he's just kind of thrown in there. I mean, this is almost even faster than the whole Jinder Mahal thing.
Hello, Roman.
They have to let this.
Yeah, Roman too, right?
They have to let this mature. And will you cue the sound effects since I'm in charge before I go to the last?
I have them in front of me.
No, I gotta go for one last pick.
For one last pick. Oh. I'm going Jason Jordan, by the way.
Yes. Okay. Our two-time Mr. Perfect. What is your pick, Stevie?
I am going with Miz only solely because I want Jason Jordan to continue losing and animosity between him and Kurt.
So you're going with your heart, not your head.
Kinda.
Okay.
and hopefully, let's just hope we'll get Medine's pick.
Well, he's so
sometime.
old, his mind is gone.
It's
so
maybe, as always with him.
Are you my son?
Next up, Rob, we're going to let you kick it off.
Oh, yay.
Bray versus Finn. God versus Demon 3.
Bray versus Finn.
Make me guess.
I mean, you got to go with Finn based off of averages alone, right? It's always fucking.
But he won last time.
Okay, it's Bray.
Yeah, Bray always loses.
Squash machine. I go Finn.
All right, Finn for Rob. Golda.
Finn.
Finn.
Definitely.
All right, you're articulate tonight.
Don't forget your board, by the way.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Who's on the board? What do they pick?
Yeah. Everybody's pretty much picking Jason Jordan from the
Wow.
first match. Like all of them. Almost all of them.
Wow. That kind of shocks me.
Perfect 11 says, I think Miz wins. Jason Jordan needs a bigger build, and I think WWE learned from giving American Alpha the titles too early.
Berto says Jason Jordan versus Kurt Angle paternity test on a pole match.
I'm wondering if Kurt's gonna get physical in any kind of way in this match.
I think it's too soon.
I think that should be a bonus question. Will Kurt actually get physically involved?
Well, one of the bonus questions to me should be: this is normally a throwaway pay-per-view, and they're putting Brock versus Braun finally and Roman versus Cena finally. It doesn't feel like a throwaway pay-per-view.
It's not finally. They're doing it because Cena's going away, and then Brock.
But they don't have to do it.
That's what he does right there.
They could wait.
I bring up a question. I bring up a statement. I think that this should be. Speaking of throwaways, let me bring up something completely not on the topic that we're talking about, and I think this should be a throwaway. Yes or no?
All right, Brian. Who's your pick for Bray or Finn?
Finn Balor.
There
Finn
you
Balor.
go.
I think it's just like Rob said. It's just the by numbers. I mean, Bray is just bound to lose.
All right.
Yeah.
You agree with Rob, so Charlotte agrees too. What do you got over there, Stevie?
Bray got his squash tonight when he, got the best of Dustin Goldust. So I'm going with Finn Balor.
I'm going against the grain with you guys. I think that, they just picked Bray. This storyline I don't feel is ending because I don't know what else they're going to program with these two. And they need to have a rubber match at the next pay-per-view. So in order for that to happen, Bray has to win.
Yeah, okay.
What's on the board?
Dyke Leather says Finn. Perfect 11 says he thinks Miz win. Oh, that's Jason Jordan. John Estrada says Bray. Finn wins one. Bray wins one. Then a third match for a tiebreaker with a stipulation. Then Finn wins the series.
Struble says, "What's up, guys?"
I agree with everything there, Estrada.
And picks Finn. Say hi to Struble.
Hey, Struble.
Hey, Struble.
Strudel.
Hi.
Hello, Strudel.
11 says Bray wins. Our next match, you guys can catch up. This is the one I know Rhodey wants to talk about, so we're going to go to him last. Brian, we're going to go to you first. Neville and Enzo.
Neville. No way do they give it to Enzo. With all the shit and all the baggage that's going on right now, I think they'd be crazy to put it on him.
I echo that statement exactly, and that's why I have Neville. Stevie, what do you got?
Yeah, I got to go Neville, too.
Golda.
Bada boom. Biggest loser in the room.
Ooh.
I'm going with Neville.
Oh,
we figured that.
I said
When
biggest
you
loser.
Biggest loser.
Oh.
What do you got over there?
I think it's going to be Neville, and then after the match, it's going to be this behind Gorilla.
You're fired.
We could only... Again, though, why would they put him in a pay-per-view match right before they get rid
Get
of
the
him?
most out of him,
Yeah.
ROI-wise? I don't know.
I don't think he'll be fired right away.
But it's not like a win against Enzo is putting anyone over, Steve.
No.
He will be a
Still
foot.
that last bit of merch. I don't know.
He will be a footnote in history, though.
Juan, what drugs are you on? Estrada, same thing. They're picking Enzo.
Oh, come on.
Ugh.
Berto's got Enzo.
Well, I like Berto. He says Enzo wins with a roll-up and Neville wins it back on Raw. I can absolutely see that.
Oh.
I'm speaking purely with my heart right now.
Noah says Enzo's going to win because Kevin Dunn wants to just kill 205 Live.
See, Dana Price and Neville, if they put it on Enzo just because of the heat, they are insane.
Yeah,
It'll be almost the equivalent of Hornswoggle.
Being the anonymous GM, not even
being the
winning
cruiserweight.
I think it was worse when he was the...
Okay, but again, that wasn't on topic. So, yes, being the cruiserweight, because that's the example we're using because
You're
we're
a
talking about that.
jackass.
I'm right.
All right.
Go ahead.
We're moving on. Noah at least or Daniel Price says Neville. Good job. Yeah, whatever.
Hey, everybody. Rob wins.
Hey, Golda's here. We got the 4-way for the women. Alexa, Nia, Emma, who just MIA tonight, and Sasha. Anybody, before we go around the table.
Mia?
Because I'm going to start with you, Brian. Anybody think that Emma has a snowball's chance in hell?
Wait, Adam. Wait.
Wait.
Bailey's going to win.
Bailey has been added.
Mm-hmm.
Making it a 5-way or taking Emma's spot?
5-way.
Oh, Christ.
Seriously?
Christ on a cracker.
Is that for real?
Ding, ding, ding.
Bailey returns added to No Mercy title match. Oh, breaking news, boys and girls. Breaking news.
So I'm going to, I'm going to go with Bailey. I think having her big comeback, they're just going to keep her momentum going.
He's gonna puke.
Bailey.
Oh, God. I'm.
Who's
okay.
next?
Brian's picking Bailey. What do you want, Golda? I'm off the rails.
Can we double back to this one?
Oh, he's gonna go. Come on, do it. Pick.
Okay, I'm just gonna take Nia Jax.
Nia. Okay, I like that pick. Stevie?
I think Alexa retains.
Ooh.
And I have to side with Mr. Perfect. The way they made her look tonight, everybody got their shots
for many
in on
reasons
Alexa.
that John Estrada mentioned.
Hey, do I get to do my pick or just fuck me, right?
Yeah, Rob, you're last. Save the best for last.
And remember,
okay, yeah.
Emma's in the match, too.
I was about to say it. My pick last week was, and it continues to be this week, I'm going to pick Emma.
And that's why you're going to lose.
Nobody's talking about Emma.
That's a good pick. I'm always talking about
Well,
Emma.
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
And Noah.
Yeah.
Only in dreams.
Anyway. I only talk about Tennille Dashwood. I don't care about Emma.
Sorry, Steve. It looks like they've taken it away, but you're going to start with this one.
Okay.
Shield versus The Bar, formerly Cesaro.
It's going to be the Shield.
It's going to be the Shield. I'm right there with you. Golda?
Samesies.
Samesies. Brian?
Shield.
Sweep. Rob?
It's just The Bar versus Shield, right?
Yep.
No gallows.
2-on-2. No, not an elimination regular tag match.
We can't call them Shield, though.
They're the Shield.
They're not Shield.
Let's call them
like I-L'd.
Let's call them
Dollins.
Speedy and Dopey Gonzalez.
Okay, sure.
Hello, senor. My cousin Speedy.
I like Death Ramrose.
I don't care what you like. It wasn't funny as mine.
Car Ramrod.
Yeah. Car Ramrod. That's our names together.
I'm gonna go with The Bar, and then they lose it on Raw. The Bar.
Wow. Against the grain, Rob, again.
That Bar.
Our predictions are all over the place, by the way.
All right. What's the board got?
Bar. Let's see. Dan Price.
Shield.
Yeah, Shield. Ambrose Rollins. Enterprise. Perfect 11. Same thing. Berto.
Daniel Price wanting to be, since he won't call him the Shield, he wrote Ambrose and Rollins.
Yes.
Just to be different.
Noah, I'd love for them to have Cesaro win, and then Seth and Dean lose the rematch on Raw for Dean to turn on Seth, but it's not going to happen.
It's too soon. It'll eventually happen. Too soon.
Is it too soon?
I mean, they could plant the seeds for Mania, no? I mean, we're not that far away. September.
Yeah.
What is it, September?
They could headline the pre-show.
Oh
Oh,
God.
gosh.
Stop.
Then they'll have 7 hours after that.
Seth will call him a nerd, and that'll be it.
All right.
Berto
Nerd.
says, what about Sean? Sean Stasiak? Sean...
Oh, Meat?
Yes.
Meat, yeah.
I don't know.
Nerd.
Keep going.
All right, Goldie, you're
The
kicking
day.
this one off. Roman versus Cena.
I have Roman Reigns.
I have-
Only because logically that's the pick. I don't want him to win, but I'm thinking like Vince McMahon here.
I need to be last.
I mean, Cena has been kicking his ass up and down the promo lane. I think the Vince is like, nope, God damn it, he's gonna win. That's what we planned, and he's just not gonna defer or detour. What do you got over there, Stevie?
Can I go DQ?
You still have to pick who wins by DQ, unless you're saying double DQ, which is probably not gonna happen.
I mean, Undertaker
Roman
could fuck
wins.
both of them out.
Right.
All right.
Roman wins DQ, but yeah.
Stevie wins. What do you got, Brian?
I think it's going to have to be Roman. I think with Cena going away, there's no logical way that they can have Cena beat him in such a pretty, this is a pretty big match right now.
Well, and it would be he beat him through the entire feud if he also wins the match, which is very rare. Let's go to the crescendo.
I was undecided until like maybe 4 seconds ago. And it's a tough one. But in my mind, which may be probably a little biased, I think the only logical, reasonable outcome is Cena winning this match. I think if it goes no contest or DQ, the fans revolt. I think if Roman wins, the fans revolt.
Well, it depends on what happens.
What about double count out?
No, I think a double count or double DQ would be unacceptable and be lazy booking, honestly. Take the chance.
Would you be surprised by lazy booking?
Yeah, here I would, because you need to take the chance. If Roman beats Cena, it is what it is. If Cena beats Roman, it is what it is. But you need to take the chance. You need to have the balls in the creative room, in the writing room, in the booking room. Have the balls to make this a clear-cut decision. Anything else cheapens this situation. Whether Roman wins and everybody fucking goes scanners and explodes in the arena is one thing. But you have to have a legit outcome to this. There can be no double anything. So I'm going to go Cena. I think the writing's on the wall, and I think Roman's been exposed. And that's just that's my heart and my head.
All right.
There you go.
Stevie Board.
Noah says Roman wins because he's the younger Vince boy. Perfect 11, Roman versus Cena. Everybody loses. Juan said King Roman. Chris Leather, no contest. Undertaker interferes. Daniel Price also says Reigns. Cena has 1 foot out the door, so Reigns is going to get the shovel torch. Berto says Roman, the CM Punk returns, cuts a promo in WWE. Then Stone Cold comes out and stuns everyone in the crowd. Hulk returns and creates a stable with Cena and Austin.
You know, I mean, that's as crazy as everything else that's being said. But I do like what Perfect 11 says here. He says, if Reigns gets a visual win on Cena, the lights go out, Taker appears in the ring, lays waste to both of them, and it works.
No.
I don't know about that.
It doesn't work. How does that work?
It's just what he's saying. I'm just... Don't argue with
No,
the
I know.
board.
I'm arguing with the board. I'm allowed to do that. It's we're marking out here.
Brody Hot Take Rob is what Thomas Struble says.
Perfect 11 said if Reigns gets a visual win on Cena, the lights go out and Taker appears in the ring and lays waste to them both.
That's exactly
what he just read.
Oh,
you are
stroking out.
I don't pay attention.
Chew
to
your
Adam
gummy
anymore.
worms.
I know. Apparently nobody fucking listens to me. I'm just getting repeated all
None of look. It just doesn't make sense. And look, Dana Price saying, consider how lazy the flag match with Cena and Rusev. Rusev is not Roman. They have not pushed Rusev to a Hall of Fame career in 4 years.
And they didn't put him in a flag match. Roman's never been in a flag match. That was stupid.
Yeah, I just don't buy the Taker thing. I don't think people would not like that. I wouldn't like that.
Well, if Reigns gets a visual with on Cena, the lights go out, then then Taker appears in the ring and lays waste to both of them. It works.
It's set up for a Cena and Undertaker Survivor Series.
Jesus.
Oh.
Anyway, the final one, and Rob, I'm going to start this one off because I want to echo exactly what you just said, but for these guys, Braun and Brock. I think this is the match. Everything you just said about Cena and Roman, I agree with here. This is the one that needs a real ending. No count out, no DQ, no bullshit. I want to see a real ending. I want to see a fight, and I want to see a real ending. I don't want to see double count out, which I'm afraid is going to happen. I don't want to see Brock get counted out. I don't want to see the hooker crook. I want a real victory, one way or the other in the ring, and I'm picking Braun. Golda.
I think Braun wins rather handily. Myself.
As long as it's clean.
Yeah.
That's fine. Ryan.
Samesies. I'm going with Braun. I think that he's WWE's new big man. I mean, with taking out Big Show, I think he's just going to keep going and take Brock out, and then Brock's going to go away for a little bit.
I know an I before you would think you're better than him because that's the only difference in your names. Steve, what do you got?
I guess to keep the belt occupied until Survivor Series, Braun should hold it for a while. Why not?
Okay.
Have him win.
Dare to be different, Rob, once again, or?
You know what? A lot of the last few months has been heavily devoted, as far as titles goes, heavily devoted to the tag titles, I believe. IC belt hadn't got much love, and the cruiserweights, tags and cruisers have been really heavy right now, right? It's time to bring the belt back full time, put it into a storyline, and get some heat back on that belt. I'm not saying Braun doesn't bring heat, but he doesn't bring it like a regular attendee or regular talent would.
Like Jinder Mahal.
Right. I mean, say what you want about that, but yeah, add a storyline to it. Let Braun get in a program with somebody and defend or whatever the case may be. But it's time for the IC, the two big belts, the IC and the Universal, to start to get that front line headline appeal. And so for me, it has to be Braun.
And that's why I'm hoping, just to play off that, I'm hoping that one day it leads to Braun ending his run because Miz and the Miztourage do the numbers game on him and take the title.
Sure.
That's just where I hope that Miz re-enters the title picture.
I think it's a Mark dream. I think Miz might disappear once the baby's born.
Well, that's why you might try to get something out of him before then, because I bet after Mania he's done, at least for a little while. I know they won't do it, but I'm going to pick Braun, is what Stike Leather said. Thomas Struble saying, isn't Brock leaving too? Joe is injured, and Berto says, please let it be Braun. We rarely agree, Berto, but yes, I agree there. Daniel Price, Strowman needs to win because Lesnar has to drop it at least once if they are going with him and Reigns at Mania. He has to lose to get it back by Mania. And then Ultimate Strowman wins. All will be relieved, or all we relieved the Ultimate title run, which I don't know what you're saying.
I will be relieved. Come to the light, my children.
Maybe I didn't read it right.
I don't know.
And then Perfect 11 at Adam Bomb, because you want to see a final Reigns versus Cena match is exactly the reason I don't think WWE is going to give it to you just yet. I think they're going to make you pay for it. Well, it's $9.99. We'll watch it. Moving on.
Is that it?
That's our prediction.
That's all the picks?
That's all of them?
There's only seven. There's only 7 matches currently booked. Yeah. We could pose hypothetical pre-show matches, like I think the Miztourage might fight the Hardys, but I mean I don't know what else is going to happen.
Miztourage and Hardys, maybe Apollo Crews and Drifter.
No,
we don't call him Drifter anymore. He's just
I'm
Elias.
sorry. Elias.
Yeah.
Walk with Elias.
Yeah, I love his shit.
Well, we'd say predictive Elias will sing a ditty in the middle of.
Yes.
I think he'll show up at some
It's
point.
in L.A. He's got to sing a ditty.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll get the whole song, too. All right. Steve Awesome. Cheap pop count of the night?
I only had 2 that I can
Only
remember.
2. Did you count the ones in Spanish? No. Or no, I'm sorry. It was San Josie.
San Josie
was funny.
Okay. Here we go. Speed round is going to be in honor of the greatest manager of all time. Argue with me if you want to. I will not change my mind. Bobby the Brain Heenan, the Weasel himself. We're going to go around the table real quick, and you can do it on the board. You can send us emails, and we'll talk about them next week. I'll talk about Bobby Heenan forever and ever and ever and ever. But your favorite Bobby Heenan moments or lines, whatever you want to do. So we're going to start with Brian on this one. Your favorite Bobby Heenan moment all time.
I just enjoyed his work when he would, when he was in WCW. Just sometimes he would it seemed like he just didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And he would just, all the times he would just fuck with Tony Schiavone, and when him and Dusty were doing things. One time specifically, Schiavone called a big boot. He called it a mafia kick. So then for the rest of the match, Bobby kept fucking with Schiavone. And so one time, someone threw an elbow, and he called it the Sicilian elbow. And then instead of a neck breaker, he called it a Yugoslavian neck breaker. So it just like little things like that.
Right.
It was so entertaining. I mean, the guy was a fucking genius, and he's going to be missed.
Oh, man.
For sure.
I had to be honest before I go to Steve here. Honestly, when I heard he died, and I know we talked about it about a month ago, I think, here in the studio, not on the air. But I thought Bobby died like 5 years ago. So I wasn't like totally shocked, and everyone like Piper or Warrior. It was like, oh, wow. But I thought he was dead 5-6 years ago. I really did.
We talked about it in the archives somewhere.
Okay.
Archives.
Stevie.
I have to agree with Brian because of course, I watched WCW mostly when I was watching it at all. But and I remember Heenan, especially his ass kissing of Eric Bischoff, I thought was great. That whole time when he was doing that.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Stevie.
You're welcome.
Adam, what you got for your favorite Heenan moment?
Mine is pretty weird. Onondaga County War Memorial, my very first WWE live event that I'd ever seen. It was WWF, of course, back then. I think Hogan probably came out in the main event to just do something and squash somebody. But my very first match, the match that opened the show, was Bobby the Brain Heenan wrestling Leaping Lenny Poffo, who would, of course, go on to be the Genius. At the time, I was so kind of green and young, I had no idea that Bobby Heenan was ever wrestled.
Right.
had, you know, like, I mean, there was nothing around. I only knew him as the manager of the Heenan family and with Andre and commentating with Gorilla.
Which, in fairness, he wasn't a wrestler very long.
Right. But it was very, very, I mean, unique to me that I would go on to kind of look up to him, not necessarily idolize him. I won't put him in that category, but look up to him, you know, calling and announcing with Gorilla. And he was my first match, a guy who didn't even really wrestle. He just took bumps every now and again.
Sure.
So that's my Heenan moment because quite literally he was the first person to bring me to the dance.
All right. Wow. Goldie.
I'm the exact opposite. I hated him in WCW. I thought he was mailing it in, just getting a check. It was
that's why
so
that's
bad.
why I loved it. I mean,
Okay. So we're on the same page, just different wavelengths.
No fucks given, Heaton. Yeah.
Yeah, he was just there to get a check. But my favorite moment was, I think it was '78. It was in the AWA. It was Greg Gagne versus Heenan.
Was he alive?
And
he was.
Golda wasn't.
You're thinking no. It's in the archives, man.
I know.
It's on the network.
I'm just kidding.
But it was if what's his face? If Heenan lost, he had to wear a weasel suit. And, you know, Greg Gagne won. This is before the Warrior did it in WWF. This is the original time. And they had to pick his lifeless body up and put him in the weasel suit. And after like 2 minutes, he kind of sort of started waking up and looking at his hands. And the utter shock on his face when he saw himself in the weasel suit. And he jumped up and he's trying to chase the tail. Dude, it was fucking hilarious. I think I saw it when I was like 16, and I thought it was absolutely glorious.
Yeah, I remember that. That was hilarious. I before I get my specific one, I just got to say, you know, I grew up watching before. I mean, I watched WCW in back when it was NWA and everything at the same time as the old school WWF. It wasn't until like the Monday Night Wars that I kind of went to WCW and then came back. But I just Mondays watching USA and watching the recap show with him and Gorilla in their little studio there. I mean, it just didn't get any better than that. I mean, they were just gold made for that job. That was the perfect. I mean, you know, Vince had to salivate every time he watched that show. My specific moment, though, is not a wrestling moment. I mean, I think the Marty Jannetty threw himself through the glass window was the greatest,
hilarious,
one of the greatest lines of all time.
He tried to escape.
All right,
He tried to escape to the window.
you need to go on the network or YouTube, wherever you can find it, and look it up. But the greatest Bobby Heenan moment of all time, according to myself, the roadie, is his Hall of Fame induction speech. I thought it was funny as fuck. It was to the point, and at the end, it pulled your heartstrings when he ended it with his love for his lost friend Gorilla Monsoon. Just a wonderful, beautiful moment. But I mean, great jokes about the WWE or F losing the E and just all. He was even then, and you could tell he was struggling with so much. He was still just he was an entertainer. He was a comedian. He's an example to all those today of how to play a character, how to tell a story. On the board, what do we got for
lots
stories?
of them on the board? Juan says, if you lose, you're out of the family. That was his favorite.
Yeah.
Daniel Price's Ham and Egger bantering with Monsoon and being a mouthpiece to enhance Hennig and Rick Rude. Noah, any of his insults at that fucking twerp Jameson that was brought up in 91. Heenan's line from the 92 Rumble match, you come in and you bring a big crescent wrench. Let's see, favorite Heenan moment for Estrada. Hogan's theme song comes on, and he says, this is my second favorite song. And Monsoon asked him, what's his first? And Heenan says, everything else is tied for first. That's typical. Thomas Struble when he tried to sneak back into Raw. Noah's mentioning, do you remember when he yelled, the fuck are you doing, when Pillman grabbed his neck live on TV?
Yeah.
Which Pillman didn't know not to touch him there at that point in his career. So that was a little weird one. And then Estrada says, great moment, Rob. I loved that speech. That ending was so killer.
Yeah, it was awesome. So emotional. So awesome. So, go ahead.
Yeah, I think the one with the Raw one, where it was the very first Monday Night Raw, when Monsoon kicked him out of the building, and he kept trying to come back in. I think that needs to be like
Dressed
a top
in
5 for
drag.
everybody.
Oh, yeah.
That was dressed in drag. He did the old Jew. I got to go in. My nephew needs me.
Right.
Yeah, his beard kept like coming off. Yeah.
Bobby Heenan, that's you.
I guess to close out the speed round here, I just would just all kind of agree. I mean, when you think of your influences as a child watching professional wrestling, you just have to think that Bobby Heenan was one of those top, 5 guys.
He was the first heel for most of us.
He was probably the biggest heel that I can think of outside of Flair. I mean, really just a This is a tough one. This is
Flair. We talk about his greatness, but Bobby Heenan managerially is comparable to Flair. In my opinion.
Absolutely.
Like he is the end all be all.
We talk about we've sat in here before off the air, and we've talked about who would die that would really take you back, would take you back, get you kind of emotional, get you kind of sad. Piper was one of those that hit you like a fucking ton of fucking bricks.
Unexpected too, in that sense.
Right. It's like losing. If you were a big Prince fan, Prince was a hard one to take, and Piper was a hard one to take.
That's because of the age, though. I think on some of those.
Sure.
Because I wasn't shocked here for Heenan, but I was hurt.
Right. But my point exactly. Just knowing that he's gone after everything he fought through.
Right.
This is a tough one. So our hearts and love and everything else go out to the Heenan family.
Do you think he's having to dress in drag because Gorilla won't let him in? He's having to hide it.
That's what it's happening.
Yeah.
They're doing a bunch of ribs.
For a little more trivia.
Do we need whiteboards?
If you want. All right, so we'll do a couple of trivia questions. I only have 4. Just 4 little simple trivia questions. That's all it's going to be. There were more to choose from, but I just, I didn't want to kill everybody. So 4 questions. That is it. The category is the forgotten championships of the WWF. The forgotten championships of the WWF. All right. Everybody got your markers and your whiteboards?
No. Yes. Maybe.
Yes.
Now you got them? All right. So it's going to be real easy, guys. Again, it's going to be quick and simple. I'm going to give you it's a two-parters. All these are two-parters. I'm going to give you the name of the title. You're going to tell me the last person to hold that title and in what year they held that title. Okay?
Isn't that a 3-parter?
No, I'm going to give you the belt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I'm just going to go, and you're just going to write down a bunch of shit, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Something like something Adam would do.
All right. So here we go, boys and girls, children of all ages. We're going to start with, let me get my music here.
They can't see that.
All right, number 1. Let's start with a simple one, an easier one. WWE European Champion. Again, give me the last person to hold it and in what year? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I thought about doing women's tag titles and the international titles. I was going to do those, guys, but honestly, there was some old school shit with some names that mofos are not going to remember. I chose not to do it. Shout out to all the international champions, the women's tag champions. Shout out. Okay. Let's start with Brian. Brian, what you got, bud?
Edge in 2002? I'm awful with time.
Yeah, I got both of them.
Clearly, right?
Yeah. Stevie.
I had William Regal 2002.
All right, Adam.
I had William Regal 2003.
Goldie.
I have Chris Jericho 2001.
What year?
2001.
You changed it. It's not on the board. On your board, it says 2.
I haven't changed it.
Because we got buzzed for 2.
That's right. Okay.
I think Estrada's right on the board.
2001. What?
I don't know why. I want to say Rob Van Dam sounds right.
Because you're looking at the
Is
board.
it?
Yeah.
It is.
Rob Van Dam, 2002 is the correct answer.
Noah got it wrong.
Noah got it wrong? No.
I didn't look till after I got it wrong, Brian.
Whatever.
That's why I was saying that.
Oscar the Grouch.
Shut up.
All right, 3 more. These aren't too tough. Well, I thought they
You're
weren't.
digging real deep because of the Mr. Rogers last week. I roasted your ass.
Hello, neighbor. The neighbor title. Brian, 2017.
The what?
All right. The next one is going to be the Light Heavyweight Championship. WWFE Light Heavyweight Championship. Last person to hold it. What year?
Little kayfabe break off air. Even Brian's girlfriend was roasting him about that hair he had.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when he showed up with that hair, she was like, what?
I thought I was dating like a heavy metal guy.
Comes over with a comb over. He's not even going bald.
The name's Viper.
Did you take her out for a malt after that?
I did. And some Bristol cream.
And a sock hop.
Yeah.
Come on, Marty.
Let's start with so he can't change his answer. Let's start with Golda. Golda, name and year.
Gregory Helms 2002.
You're allowed to say Hurricane.
No, but he was Gregory Helms.
All right.
Go ahead. You want to go, Steve? Is that what you're doing there?
Perfect 11 and I have the same exact answer. I had Crash Holly 2000.
Matt Hardy 02.
I'm pretty certain I know the person.
Okay.
Christian. Fuck.
Chavo.
2001.
2001. It was X-Pac. X-Pac is your answer there, guys.
Stike and Daniel Price got it right. Noah wrong again. He guessed nothing.
Hulk Hogan,
Doink
2008.
the Clown for
What?
Estrada.
Doink the Clown.
99.
All right. 2 down. 2 to go. Let's see. We're
2 chances to redeem yourself, Noah.
The WWF Canadian Championship. WWF Canadian Championship. Yes, they're getting harder. It's like Jeopardy, boys and girls. Canadian Championship. Give me the person and the year. Oh, yeah. Boom, boom.
I don't even remember a Canadian championship. Am I old enough?
I think only a few people held it.
Yeah, you're, what are you, 33?
Yeah. 84 I was born, so I didn't start watching wrestling until
Yeah.
88.
Well, here's the thing, and I do trivia shows for a living, and I always get these millennials like, I wasn't born yet. How am I supposed to know what songs came out in 1995? And I'm like, you know what? When I was fucking 18 or 25, I knew shit from like before I was born.
Golda just referenced
books and shit.
Yeah, Golda just referenced his favorite Heenan moment was 6 years before he was born.
Right.
But nobody really remembers anything about it. It's something I can listen on the radio and hear the Canadian
my point
title.
here is like with the biggest, the greatest information age of all time, the people who have access to it the most are fucking lazy about using it.
I hope you're not right.
I'm not calling you lazy, Noah. I mean Golda. Fuck. All right, let's start with Golda. Go ahead.
Bret Hart, 87.
You said Bret Hart, no, and 87 is a no.
Total guess. I have no clue.
It's okay. It was a good guess. It was a good guess. Brian.
Pat Patterson. Fuck.
What year, man?
Oh,
79.
79.
I have no fucking clue.
Stevie.
I had Jacques Rougeau, 82.
Jacques Rougeau wasn't even around.
All right, Adam.
Owen Hart, 97.
Yeah, you guys are fucking over.
You want to hear the board?
Go ahead.
Chris Benoit, 09 for Noah.
Nope.
Chris Jericho,
wow.
2016 for Berto.
Nope.
Dino motherfucking Bravo for Perfect 11. Wow, is that right?
Dino Bravo.
What year?
Oh, wow.
Oh, God.
The year
11 didn't put. He said sometime in the mid 80s is what.
that would be correct as well. 1986. 1986. Dino motherfucking Bravo.
And Noah apparently has possessed Estrada because he guessed Steve Blackman.
1969.
Stay away from them fucking Ouija boards, Noah. All right. One more. One final one. Ooh. The WWF North American Heavyweight. Let me say it right. The WWF/NWA North American Heavyweight Championship. Because it was first brought in as the NWA North American Heavyweight Championship, and later became the WWF North American Heavyweight Championship.
Like Leather late got it right. Juan is out. He says night, guys. Night, Juan.
Night, Juan. Have Trump dreams.
Night, Juan.
Hey, don't worry. Brian voted for him too.
Nope. False.
Fake news.
Fake news. Wrong. Okay, North American Championship. Let's start with the oldest guy in the room. Bada boom. The oldest. Stevie.
Luthez, 1961.
And he guessed the oldest answer in the room without going over.
The story to this is going to be enjoyable. Adam.
I guessed Jeff Jarrett, 97.
Oh, you know what? I don't even have the year, so fuck the year. So it was not Jeff Jarrett, no.
No.
Let's go Goldie.
I have Bruno Sammartino.
Wow. Not that old. And Brian.
Noah got it right on the board.
He did.
Oh, La Parka?
He said Brian. He said
The chairman of the board.
Yeah.
He said B.J. Lawton, 2002.
Do you have a
Yeah.
pick?
Oh, that is right.
Do you have a pick, Brian?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I said La Parka.
Oh. No.
The chairman of the board.
Yes, Jeff Jarrett was he was a champion, a North American champion, and he fought with Barry Windham, Blackjack Windham, for it. But the belt eventually went to Pat Patterson, and Pat Patterson would then defend it in Rio de Janeiro, and it would be joined with the belt the other guy had to become the
that was the South
IC title,
the Intercontinental Championship.
But that never actually happened. They said they had a tournament.
Yeah, it happened.
Tournament?
I don't know about tournament. Match happened.
Maybe that match did.
Tournament.
The whole thing was a fucking work in some way. There's some shadiness to the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, but that's
like
what
Patterson never went to Rio. That was fought somewhere else or something. There was something weird.
Yeah,
about
right.
that.
Yeah.
Board
Yeah.
maybe help us out, but there was something
there's
weird.
details about it, but Pat Patterson's the final one to hold it.
Hey, Stike was there with me. He said 98 Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett brought it to the WWE. It was just on our favorite podcast.
Yes, but he wasn't the final one to hold it.
Well, you're saying that Pat Patterson was in Rio in the
I didn't say he was in Rio. I said that it was defended in Rio.
Oh.
I don't know if he won or not. If that's an extra little story, then I missed that.
Well, but Pat Patterson.
Okay, you know what? It doesn't matter what anything else you have to say. Pat Patterson was the last one to hold the motherfucking title, and then it got joined to fucking make the Intercontinental title. That is the fucking point of the whole
This
thing.
isn't the first time you've been wrong on trivia.
It's not
I
about
don't
being
think it'll
wrong.
be the
I'm not
last.
wrong. This is fucking completely correct.
You are an angry
Jeff
elf.
Jarrett was a not. Yeah, you know what? Here, fucker.
He's an angry elf.
I am. Jeff Jarrett was not the last.
He played it for himself.
He was not the last one to hold the goddamn title.
You always get mad when we talk about Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah, I know. That's what I think it is. It's really, you know.
Later, Stike.
See you, Stike.
Bye, Stike.
He doesn't want to see the parents fight, so Stike's going to bed.
Pat fucking Patterson. Thank you, Noah.
And now live from the U-Record Studios, it's the Rossum Awards. Here's Rody.
All right, boys and girls, here we go with the Rossum Awards tonight, recapping, reviewing, and talking about Monday Night Raw. Before we get to our awards segment, we'll be interrupted by the jackass of the night. Adam Baum, you have something to say?
I was just letting you know that Perfect 11 is confirming that you are correct.
You're goddamn right I am. Thank you very much. Now shut your fucking face. We're going to start the award shows for Raw tonight with our first award, the LOL Award. That's that award I have every time Adam calls and I see his ugly fucking mug on my phone. Let's start with Speak of the Devil, or maybe the Garbage Heap. Adam Baum, you go first, please, sir.
It's called Hair Envy, Rob.
Fuck
just
your
get over
face.
it. LOL for
Phillips.
me was Nia's hard bump on Alexa. I just laughed on that one. I always like that.
Nia's hard bump on Alexa. That sounds impossible. Unless not. Okay, Stevie, what you
She's
got?
not like most girls.
That's true. It's true.
My LOL, I was going to go with Bo Dallas' jacket originally, but I think just the fact that everybody was orange tonight. I think spray tans are.
It must have been on special in San Jose.
Okay, you guys tell us, because I think it's our TV. I think it's our TV.
Not the TV.
No,
TV's
not.
perfect.
Does everybody on your TV?
It's not a
California
Let me
thing. You gotta
ask
be
the
orange.
boards. Does everybody on the board on your TVs, does half the roster look fucking orange to you? So just let us know there. But okay, Steve.
It's not a
All right.
TV.
Go ahead, Brian.
I missed it the first time, but when we played it back, fucking Jason Jordan when he tripped on the stairs.
Yeah, I that's exactly mine.
Funny.
Jason Jordan fucking almost busting his ass. Oh, it would have been so great
So
if he would have hit the apron and then fallen off and like fractured his elbow. I mean, I don't want to wish harm on anybody, but that would have been funny in the moment. Like, your shitty storyline got fucked up. Golda.
It had to be Bo Dallas running out the ring when he was supposed to be shoved, but he ran faster than he was shoved.
Okay.
That's pretty funny.
I agree with that. Hey, Mr. Announcer Guy, what we got next? Well, let me tell you what we got next, Roddy Rob. We've got
board
the
announcer
yeah.
guy.
Oh, we've got the board.
When John Estrada says his LOL award is Rob trying to do trivia.
What the fuck?
And Daniel Price says LOL.
Wait, no.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
What? Don't start Googling shit to me.
LOL award for Berto Roman being called an icon.
Right.
He wasn't on the
Noah
roster.
for snorting pixie dust in the cafeteria
let
at
me-
school. Bailey botching walking around the ring.
You know
for
how
Daniel
much I hate
Price.
when motherfuckers pull up fucking answers on their cell phone, start
Rob
shoving it in my
trying
face?
yeah.
It's part of the show.
No, it's not. Fucking no.
So what do you? Why don't you remember? This is audio, Golda. What were you fucking pointing?
He was
out
putting
to?
a fucking
Well,
Wikipedia.
somebody else was fucking talking, so I showed him something on my phone.
Well,
Shut the fuck
now
up,
announce
Adam.
what you showed us.
Just
is what
interrupt
I'm
and
saying.
say it.
That's what we're saying. Talk. Tell us what you.
Well, I was going to show him, and then I was going to talk.
Okay.
and then
now
he got-
it's your time to talk.
Shut the fuck up, Adam.
Excuse Valley. All right.
You're a dick cocksucker.
Good job, Roman.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Next award is going to be our marked out award of the night. Let's get Brian on the go. Brian, go. Go, Brian, go.
I give mine to Corey Graves specifically for he dropped 2 lines tonight. He said vulgar display of power, a little Pantera reference, and he also said 1,000-mile stare, which is coincidentally the name of the Incendiary album that just came out. So little Easter eggs that he's thrown in there.
That's how you mark that.
Easter egg hunts. All right. Good for you, thrash metal Mr. Rogers.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. I see that he's still trying to get that part to go away, too. Still got it kind of going on there.
Oh, yeah, a little bit.
He's
no
not like
product.
most boys.
I need more pomade.
But, Daddy, what do girls smell
Needs
like?
more product.
All right, Stevie.
I'm a Diaper Dan, man.
I marked out when Goldust turned around and revealed himself as Dustin Rhodes finally tonight.
Yeah, I would have, too. I missed that part. Adam.
Marked out for me, Braun killing Enzo. I'm sorry, I marked out a little bit.
Golda on the microphone.
Same. Yeah.
He's pulling the Bob right now.
No, I had nothing.
He's butthurt.
He said the same thing.
Hey, everybody.
There's not much to
Adam
elaborate. Enzo got murdered. I laughed, and I marked out, and that's it.
Okay.
All right, sorry.
The booty dog.
All right. Shut up, guys. What's next? Oh, mine, Braun. Yeah, Braun beating the shit out of Enzo.
And then the board.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the board. Go ahead. Those guys.
I don't know. Berto's yelling at me, says for me to shut my bitch ass up and leave Roman Jr. alone. I don't know what he means by that.
Golda, because he was like, fuck you, you're an asshole, dick.
Yeah, and Noah said Braun beating the shit out of Enzo. He should give him a wedgie like I give Adam every week next week.
What? Who said that?
That was from Noah. I don't that every week next week. That alone is wrong.
Okay, you're clearly not paying attention in school, Noah.
Yeah. Stop storing pixie sticks in the cafeteria, you idiot.
No. That's when we were kids. They just do cocaine.
No,
now.
he's
It's just
look.
cocaine.
He put it on the board that's what he did today.
Wow, Rome. Noah, you play football. You might pop for pixie sticks.
They test for that in Texas. Daniel Price marked out Strowman in the intensity and natural flow of the promo.
That's just dumb.
Estrada when the girls stood tall against Nia, and then they all had amazing sex backstage after. I should have pre-read that.
You should never read the board, because you never pre-read anything until it's too late.
Yeah, I'm Burgundy, man.
I was about to give Noah the release and
news team assemble
and tell him about the pixie sticks. Tell me all some of the shit that I did when I was a kid. But then I don't want him to do it, and then all of a sudden he dies, and I get fucking held liable for it. And I mean, I don't want you to die.
Yeah, I just don't think we need to give him any ideas.
No, because I got one that. Oh man, woo! Oh, I was 12. All right. Oh no.
I was 12. She was 60.
No, I ain't talking about that. I'll tell you guys off the air. Moveset award. I'll give mine to Grand Metalik. Grand Metalik. He looked really good in that double time too.
Oh yeah, so fast.
Brian
Speedy Gonzalez.
Give him mine to Neville. Dude, day in, day out, just fucking, he's like a machine.
He is. Very underappreciated.
Micro machine.
I think people are finally starting to appreciate him.
Oh, yeah.
Main roster fans.
After this run, I mean, there's no way that you can.
You're right.
I know.
Steve.
How about giving it to Apollo Crews? He finally got into a match tonight.
There you go.
And he didn't botch anything. So
Apollo. Let's go, Adam.
My moveset is obviously Roman for using Cena to cut his promo.
Yeah.
That was the best move he could have done.
Okay.
That's bending the
rules.
rules.
It says match. If it was me, you'd fucking buzz me.
I got a coin. I got 2 of them.
Oh, I wasn't really paying attention to what he's saying. Here, Golda. Let me give him. Matter of fact, just for you, Golda, just so I don't have to. Here, Adam, this is for you.
Do we have an RGF button yet? Is there a way to make a sound effect?
Everybody be quiet. I'm gonna hit it right now. Ready? There it is. That was it.
That was the dumbest question ever. There's no fucking sound for a facial expression.
You disrespectful, stupid idiot.
All right.
Says the guy who goes, here, look at my phone. I'm not going to actually talk on the air, but everybody look at my phone.
Somebody else was talking. I was sharing something with Rob. So I'm sorry. If you're
I'm
stupid,
sorry I
you
ruined
can't
your
get
special moment with Rob.
No,
My mistake.
if you're too stupid to get it, that's cool. But or too high, whatever.
Am I a bitch?
Yes.
Are we done yet, boys?
No, I'm good.
You're going to go to the board?
Whose turn is it?
I don't know.
Mine. I'm going to say the triple threat tag by default.
Way to go, you broke Rob.
What was the goal? I'm sorry. What was it?
Adam's really ruining my night tonight. Just
Oh,
letting you guys know.
God, get off it. We turn the mics on. We have fun. We turn them off. Everything we did is over. Quit taking shit personal. All right. What did you have? I'm sorry. Please give it to me again.
The triple threat tag match by default.
I gotta drink some water. You're killing me, Smalls.
It's so uncomfortable in here right now. It really is. Golda, Bocce is the award of the night. Please.
We're just skipping the board.
You're attempting hosting the show right now because you're doing a very bad job of it.
Oh, wow. Shots fired. Wow. Get off my mouse. You looking for this? Board for the last one.
Moveset, Daniel Price. Whatever you may think of Jordan, the double Northern Lights combo is sick. Berto says gold has been triggered. Moveset for Perfect 11, Dustin Rhodes with the Bulldog off the stairs. Moveset for Noah, he says Brian in 2002, most underrated worker in the business.
Absolutely. No, 1,000% agree.
Estrada says Neville needs to graduate and be IC champ. Berto's just saying Gold is calling everybody out. And yeah, sure.
All right, Boccius was apparent from Golda's was.
Berto.
Do you want to do a real one, Golda, or are you just going to stick with me
I was
being
going to
shitty?
say Jason Jordan's near fall.
Okay. There you go. You happy now?
No.
Here, matter of fact,
Berto's calling Golda out. By the way,
give me one of my coins, Brian. Here.
Here's two.
Here's 2 coins for you. Right there. You okay now?
Pull the slot button.
I shouldn't have given him something to throw at Adam. Adam, go.
Oh wow.
Boccius
for me. I don't know why Stevie likes to point out random shit, so I stole kind of his bag this week. What the fuck was up with the WrestleMania 21 Edge winning Money in the Bank promo tonight? I get it when they're doing the road to WrestleMania and they show this old shit, but we're in fucking September.
Hispanic week.
So Edge is Hispanic?
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's from Toronto.
Era.
Remember how we bitched about Black History Month where they would just show like actors and shit? And then tonight they showed Jennifer fucking Lopez. Like, there's no Hispanic wrestlers in the history of wrestling that you could highlight on your wrestling program.
Anybody who is a former fly girl is an icon.
Shut the fuck up. Steve.
Roman using props to do his promo tonight.
What prop?
A video prop.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got it.
I know you got it. You laughed your ass off.
Oh, man. I have no idea what's going
on. Brian.
Ooh, botchiest. I guess it wasn't really Enzo. You know what? Pass. I don't really have one. I don't deserve these coins. Take my coins.
Give me the coins.
I can't.
Here, Goldie, you can have
hold
the
them.
coins. There you go. What's next? Oh, the board. Botches.
Sure.
Yeah.
Struble, the bot, shattered dreams. Daniel Bryce. Wyatt going nuts. First into the steps. None for JoJo tonight. I actually said that during the show. when it aired.
Good job. Oh,
don't
Golda's
be
back.
bitter.
Boccius, Michael Cole actually calling Dustin Dusty. Yes, he did do that. He fucked up. And In Living Color was an awesome show, Daniel Price once said. Doesn't mean J-Lo gets on my wrestling TV show.
Okay. Who the fuck is that? Okay, never mind.
It's, Maurice made a comeback as Naomi.
Oh, so now it's... Okay. Right. Wow.
She didn't get blocked this time.
Nobody knows why we're laughing, but Stevie's on fire.
I think they do. The board does, at least.
Podcast people are like, what the fuck are they doing?
Broken roadie.
Yes.
Delete.
Dare I ask?
The Rossumest Award.
Who should go first? Golda.
Braun Strowman.
What?
Braun Strowman.
Yeah, he's definitely pulling a Bob right now. All right, let's go. Let's go with Brian. Brian.
As long as he doesn't pull a Ben while we're good.
You know what?
Well, you don't deserve that kind of energy.
Oh, cheer the!
You know what?
We have all gotten our asses handed to us on this show one time or another. Deal with it.
Yeah, you look into archives.
The fuck?
No, don't.
Go ahead, Brian. What you got?
I'm giving it to Golda. Like I said, we've all gotten it. We've all gotten it.
Yes, we have.
Quit taking it personal. Stevie.
Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman, correct. Yeah. Okay. Adam.
Mine is Bobby Heenan. I'll never get a chance to give him a Rossum award, a Rossimus again. I wanted to give him it tonight.
All right, I'll give that to you. I think it's a bit of a cop-out, but I'll give it to you. I mean, I love Bobby too, but...
It's not a cop-out. It's his answer.
Okay. God damn.
Just saying.
Stop.
We got to relive
Brian.
a lot of moments that tugged at heartstrings.
I
tonight.
agree. I would have given it something.
Everyone's emotional.
We had our Heenan.
Yeah.
Mine is going to be Braun. Toe the line. Braun. Let's go. The missing persons report. I'm going to
Not
start.
going to do the board again.
I'll go do the board.
The board. Rob's laugh. It is said that it can cure cancer, is what Noah said. And Perfect 11. The new Asuka promo.
Yeah, there's more on there.
And the other one, John Estrada. Golda being so hurt, he has completely disengaged from the show.
Oh, did somebody say my name?
Missing persons
Say my
report
name.
should be for Golda here.
I wish I had a Justin Timberlake song. Cry me, cry me. All right. Missing person report. I'm going to start this out and just say not Apollo Crews. I cannot put Apollo Crews, so I have nothing to put. I'm nothing. I'm going to buzz myself on that one. Brian. Your openings are just they're stellar.
Better than
Pass.
Is that a sound you made when you were combing your hair over?
You're sitting in Medine's old seat, so you're going to pass like him?
I mean, I feel like I have to give maybe answers sometimes. So.
All right, Stevie.
I guess I'm going to keep saying Asuka until she shows up.
Okay, yeah, sure. Adam.
I'm going with him again. Bobby Heenan. That's who I'm missing.
What?
You can't get a coin for that.
Why the hell not?
You're bending the rules.
Yeah, you
Hey.
are. You're using Heenan for your point.
At least I didn't recycle a Police song for Biggie. I mean,
what?
Never mind. I'll be missing.
That was a
you,
really
missing
horrible
person.
P. Diddy joke.
No, I got that. I'm
It just-
wondering why he allowed that to come out of his mouth.
Berto
Was it
says
Adam?
Emma. That's a good missing person.
Yeah, it is.
There you go, Brian. You don't have to pass anymore. Emma, you missed her.
Okay, how about Golda? Golda, what's your missing persons? Yeah, absolutely. Going home show. No Cena. What the fuck?
Well, technically, he wrestled in China last night, and it'd been a 15-hour flight over. So that's why he wasn't there,
Well,
but still, he wasn't there.
Didn't you say something about Emma? That's why she wasn't here either?
Yeah, she wrestled the SmackDown tour that just went through Australia.
All right. Missing person report on the board. Let's still go Emma for Berto.
Summer Rae, CM Punk, and Medina are all mentioned.
John Estrada says Golda's sense of humor.
Noah doesn't know who the police is.
Summer Rae for Noah. CM Punk for Berto. Bip Nip Sip Dip says Medine, probably outselling watches.
No, we had a Panther game in town this weekend. He got all he needed yesterday.
Hey, you want to buy some tickets? Are you selling tickets? I mean, you want to buy some? Yeah. Much love to Medine out though. He lost his dog.
Yeah.
We all know how tough that could be. Rough on you, brother. That kind of I should probably regret saying that. So yeah, moving on. Plugs. Tomorrow night, SmackDown, Adam Bomb, Goldie, and I have no idea who else. Adam.
I never know who the hell is going to show up each week. Gold and I have some stuff planned. We're going to react to SmackDown. It's a going home Raw. SmackDown won last week by having the Sin City SmackDown. I think they should win this week because of the go home show. But then again, maybe they're just going to phone it in.
Okay.
We'll wait and see.
All right. Let's go. Excuse me. Then Thursday we have Takedown. We're going to talk about NXT, Brian, on Thursday.
We certainly are. I have no idea what the hell they're going to show up this time, man. I don't look at the spoilers, so it's easy to get ahead of ourselves. So
yeah, and
I like to keep an open mind to just take it as so. Just tune in on Friday. I mean, on Friday. Holy shit!
Well, you know
on
what's
Thursday.
What's good is they're staggering it, so it's really hard to tell what's going to happen next episode.
Right.
And
right.
don't forget, it's supposed to be Aleister Black's first promo.
Right, Aleister Black's talking.
Mm-hmm.
So
And that's your boy. I don't know how you forgot that.
I didn't forget it, but I try to know as little as possible with NXT.
I'm not in love anymore.
Well, they said it on the show last week, so it's kind of.
Okay, I'll let you have the last one.
Ooh, now he's bitter. He's going through
No,
the
I'm just
stages
saying.
of grief.
Yeah. When
No,
are you
I'm
going to get
just
to
saying.
acceptance? Is
It
that
wasn't
tomorrow?
like I was saying something that.
Oh, it's sinking early.
And Sunday, we got the Bubba Show, but you probably won't be watching that, listening to that, because we have our reaction show to No Mercy. That's right, reacting to No Mercy. So we'll be here for all the reviews, the recaps, and we'll see if Steve will be Mr. Perfect again, or if my outside-the-box picks will garner me that title for a show.
It'll garner you the seller
Shut
again.
your hole, you fuckity fuck. Here we go. Final thoughts of the night, guys. Final thoughts of the night on the board. Give us your final thoughts. We're going to start with, and I bet he's going to open this with a very wonderful sound. Brian, final thought.
Remember when he used to make horse noises?
My final thought. I thought this was actually a very good going home show. I mean, usually we get a lot of kind of just bullshit matches and nothing really worth anything. But I mean, tonight, it was just it's leading up to Sunday very nicely, and the matches that actually did happen tonight were pretty entertaining, I gotta say. Even the ones that even weren't matches, the whole thing with Strowman and Enzo happening, I thought that was awesome. And I also just want to say, shout out to Hyundai for replacing my engine for free. I'm very excited about that.
Hyundai or the
Hyundai?
The Hyundai?
The Hyundai. Yeah,
You don't
they
even
make
drive
cars.
a Hyundai, do you?
I do.
Hyundai,
Not right now.
Hyundai.
The engine's fucked, but I'm getting a free one replaced.
Motherfucker drove it 120,000 miles, and now he's just going to get a new one for
Yeah.
free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about, hey, you don't get bad luck all the time, man.
You know what it was? You walked in there with your fucking comb over, and they were like,
I wore my cardigan.
He was wearing a cardigan.
He's a
He means
respectable
business.
guy.
I wore some
Dude.
flashy fucking socks.
He's got to be happy, though, that it didn't break down on one of his treks. Otherwise, he could end up in Deliverance.
I would have been fucked. That's actually a good point.
Did you pull up blasting some Barry Manilow?
I did.
I write the songs.
I did.
Stevie.
Yeah, irony about that, he didn't write that song.
That's his name.
Okay. Steve.
I don't really have one. I'm just gonna say I did appreciate the fact that we didn't
Got
have
mad I cut you off and you don't even
two
have
pay-per-views close together, and we had some time to space out some promos to let some heat build up.
Yeah.
The programs. I'm happy, and hopefully it'll pay off in No Mercy.
Yeah. Adam.
I mean, it's a go-home show. Let's go home.
Oh, my God. That's horrible. And now let's go to
I've lost a lot of things, and one of them has been my smile.
go to final thought.
You guys pick on me, but I'm sitting next to a fucking moron over here.
Everybody gets one. Everyone gets one, Golda.
Come on, man. Get some wit.
I've had
Take some real shots.
I've had like
I mean, I could say a lot of horrible jokes that I think are funny, but that's your stick. So,
All right.
so I'm done. My final thought is I want to go home.
Okay.
You stole that from me.
Board before we get out of here. Board, Adam.
The
Or
board.
Steve, whoever.
Hilarious show for Noah. Lots of genuine laughs from everyone. Golda can now go home and relieve some stress. I write the songs that make the whole world sing, he says.
Aw. Okay.
And he says that I came and I gave without taking. He's referring to the Mandy line.
Oh.
Right.
Well, you came and you gave without taking.
At least it wasn't Copacabana.
But I sent you that. You know, by the way, that song's about a dog. Final thought for Estrada Bomb Squad, of course. There, I got to read it. Golda going way too personal tonight, but we enjoyed all of it.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
fun.
Barry
show.
Manilow like dogs? What?
Yeah.
You like dags?
She's just 3 dog years old. So my final thought is I don't want to do how we've done in the past and just completely wipe somebody from the history books. But I do want to say a parting farewell. And there's nothing break kayfabe here. But we want to say that the Queen is no longer going to be doing the show with us for a variety of personal reasons. But we all want to send our love out, and just because she's not doing the show with us anymore doesn't mean she won't be part of the family still. So I wanted to kind of send that shout out to you guys now and let you guys know that's going on. Right? We didn't just want to evacuate the dance floor without
Right.
any.
Yeah.
Right. She's earned her due.
Yeah.
So
Let 'em know.
So much love to the Queen, to my Queen. She
Love
will,
you.
She will be missed. Absolutely. Okay, guys, that does it for us tonight. We appreciate you hanging out with us for all the laughs, all the drama, all the tears, all the hate, all the Brian sounds,
all the RGF,
all the Adam interruptions, all the RGFs, all the Steve Austin one-liners, and chewing of gummy worms.
Stevie doesn't know how to swallow.
And boys and girls, again, don't forget Sunday night we're going to be doing our reaction show too. No to the Mercy, No Mercy. It should be a fun time. As always, mark out like no one is watching.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
Marked Out Podcast is recorded, edited, distributed, and marketed at U-Record Studios in Charlotte, North Carolina. For more information on optimizing your podcast for increased listenership, check out U-Record on Facebook, Twitter, and email sales@urecordstudios.com or visit the website www.urecordstudios.com.
Yes! 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 Yes!
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.